Welcome. Everyone is leveled up. Everyone is a shiny new level 6. I gave them a full heal because I felt bad and I want them to progress. However, thanks to chat's amazing support, we've unlocked a new chaos level, another chaos perk with chaos rolls. However, one of you guys is going to get a story card to go with your chaos. So let's see who it is. It is James.
Typical.
16. All right, you begin to lose balance as the world spins around you. All of you guys just get a regular one. As the world spins around you, you collapse to the ground and land in a swirling sea of red mist. Your eyes wander and fixate on the hooded merchant chuckling at you.
Huh?
Do you find chaos as enjoyable as I do? You have a brief moment to respond before you find yourself back on your feet again. Yes or no?
He touches your face and says,
Chaos!
Oh, yeah, I love Marty.
Yes? You like chaos?
Say yes.
That's good to hear. Chaos makes the world go around. For the rest of the session, when you gain a chaos roll, gain another chaos roll.
Dies.
Sick James is like that villain that just like can't handle laughing in every cartoon ever.
Yeah. So James
also
is
just like a
times
grandpa.
2 chaos rolls.
That's funny.
All right. The creature is dead. There is the long hallway as well as the open door directly across from the room you're in that Lyra opened and saw that it was empty to the extent of your knowledge.
There, Krilo is just gonna sit on the ground and pull out a ration and start eating it. This is stupid.
You eat a ration.
Yep.
Player eats a ration.
Who ate a ration?
I did.
Oh.
All right. So you find yourself in an imagination. So just play this one in your imagination because it doesn't actually happen.
Yep.
It can't feasibly happen here.
That's fine.
You long for the days where you were able to eat food that wasn't just dried, salted fish. You begin to daydream your favorite meal. After a few moments, a plate of it begins to form in front of you. Would you like to take a bite while you have the chance, or ignore it? This can't be real.
Oh, I'd bite it.
I have a very important question. When
What is
you're a bear, does your favorite meal change to fish?
No. I hate fish.
You move forward quickly, mouth wide open, to get a bite of the delicious-looking meal. With a chomp, your teeth click together hard, and you find that the dish is nowhere to be seen. Your stomach grumbles. Luckily, you still have some dried fish left. Gain -2 on will saves this session.
Okay. Good thing we just leveled up.
It is scary how little fighters' will goes up.
Yeah. I mean, even Mug, I'm not moving up that fast.
There we go.
Your skills are not very good.
What's Krila's favorite meal?
What do you mean? my skill.
Bear.
Your
Bear
saves.
Krilo
Oh, my
Okay,
saves.
good.
likes.
They're alright.
No, it's
my
bear.
con is alright.
It's a nice slab of bear.
He's a 9, a 4, and a 6.
What?
Like a giant
Yeah.
ham hock.
Nice.
Yeah.
69?
Nice. All right. What are you guys going to do?
59.
What are you guys doing?
I'm going to sort of like peer around the corner of that room we just opened, and I'll roll a
The kids'
perception
room?
check. And that's
Go for it.
Do you want this for this one?
Yes, this
Remember,
does do that.
-2. on
-4
perception.
on the roll. So
What?
minus
So
six on the roll.
perception check.
Oh, for that.
Because we're bliss.
Alright. Boom! That's I think my perception's 10. So
What? You have
So
two
plus
eyes.
4. At what?
No,
range.
no, my
Julia was
perception-
33.
My perception is 11.
Okay.
So
Plus-
that's
so-
Plus 5.
Plus 5.
So 25.
This room looks, it's a children's room, but it looks as if someone else was staying here.
Right, of course.
Owls.
Because why would there be children in Miles' castle?
I mean, he's allowed to have kids. Don't judge him.
It looks as if the room has been held with neglect, and there's 4 cots set up.
Right?
Do you step in as you're examining the room?
Yeah.
You feel a shift, as if you walk through something. And you guys experience it as well, kind of a wave of something move past you. You see lying on the 4 beds are you guys. Lowells is standing over looking at you, and he says, "Excellent."
Looking at the us in the beds with me as a person.
At the beds.
Okay, cool.
Excellent. It's going well. Rumatiri, How is the test going? A woman walks in.
What's her name?
Rumatiri. She is a small, thin, pale woman whose fingers are she's wrapped in bandages all over, with hints of blue in her armor, and pale white eyes without pupils. Her fingers come in and they're like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hands. They're kind of wrapped in bandages as they go down, and she just looks over and she says, "They're currently almost done their quest. They're waiting for you to join them in the Dreamlands." Lowells walks over, and...
Does she seem like a nurse or like a doctor-like character?
No.
Scientist.
She looks like a sorceress.
Yeah, that's alright.
He asks, where are they? Have they found where Xandalus is dreaming yet? Rumatiri shakes her head and says, they're looking for him. They believe he is in the lost city of Casmeron, searching for this, and that's where we also believe the star stele to be. All right. They need to find Xandalus, and when you find any sign that they do, whether it be Hamish, Locke, Leo, or Krilo, send me to them in the dream as well. I'll be in my bedroom. Xandalus is the key to discovering the Neru Zavin, and when we do that, I will be closer to repairing my reputation.
Can you spell that for us?
Neruzavin.
Sorry, what?
Neruz.
Avin.
I'm back at the city. What's the city's name?
Casmeron.
Yeah, I've stopped asking how things are spelled and just spell them phonetically because I get the real spelling and then I can't pronounce them later.
Like Casmeron Diaz.
Casmeron Diaz.
Lost City of Casmeron. Now Rozavin.
And then something with, what was his name again?
Xandalus.
Xandalus, right. And we're looking for him?
In the dream, yes. And the Star's delay, apparently.
Alright, Reader's Digest.
Yeah.
That might get me through.
Lowells nods and when they find him and I'm able to track him down and know where I need to go next, I'll be setting out on my expedition immediately. In which case, we can hand over the estate to you guys. You will take over, you and Melisande. Do what you will with Thrushmore. At this point, I am done with it. And I am done with them once we get to the next part of the journey. He then leaves the room, and the room goes back to the empty, worn-out children's room with the 4 cots.
Sorry, they're taking over what again?
The estate.
The estate.
Which I assume he means Iris Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget that I'm a bear and I say, so he's in some dream world.
Row, row, row.
Were we like just in a dream?
They didn't walk in with
They
me,
weren't
though,
like.
did
No, but they saw it. They
also
they
saw it.
heard
Okay,
the conversation. They didn't see them on the bed, though.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What was
peek
that?
in the room now and just be like,
Yeah.
What happened? Was that Lowell's?
I saw it.
You remember the feeling of when you were in the book layer's place.
We were on the beds.
Or, yeah, the paper tree?
Paper tree.
Paper tree, yeah. The
Slayer.
book fucker.
I can't say that.
No, I can.
He's
Book
running
layer.
with our
You can say the
faces
book
now.
layer.
The book lover maker.
Lover.
Lover maker.
Lover maker tour.
The
Lover.
book mother lover.
We were here. We stayed in this room.
And I just reach out a really big paw and put it on your shoulder.
I'm going to be like, thanks, Krilo.
Let's take a look in this room. Is there anything here of ours that might trigger a memory?
This does not seem to be the room. As you search, this does not seem to be the room you guys were staying in.
Because this was the off
These guys
center.
just hear.
This is where they took us to put us under into another
And there'll
realm.
be some Scooby-Doo stuff.
So we weren't staying here. This is just we were asleep on those cots.
That's funny.
You ask to
Yeah.
Lyra. You can kind of pass on the visual of it as well.
Yeah, I sort of explained that we were sitting there and we were being watched over by this room materia lady and Lowell's, and clearly we were on some sort of dream quest, which sounds way cooler than I imagined it was.
I mean, it's probably pretty cool. It's
Just
just
you
evil.
wait till book 3. It's nothing but Dream Quest. I'm gonna make Haster kiss himself.
Hashtag book 3.
Hashtag book 3.
I feel like that's the problem with the DM. Is he's just like, man, you just wait. He's never happy with where we are.
It's very true.
Did you do a perception check on this room?
That's what
they
she did.
And that's how.
Yeah.
It's just a kid's room. Are there any like toys laying around?
No, it seems to be like completely torn apart. There's just like remnants of like wallpaper that kind of has what looks like a hunting scene wrapped around
Right.
the part of the room,
That kind of.
like dogs running after pheasants and shit like that.
Aw, cute.
What a rich estate.
Okay, well now what?
We go down the hall.
We just keep going.
Yeah.
So further down the hall, there's 2 doors on the right that looks like they lead to small
I
bedrooms.
kick him open.
So you
I
want to
got
do the first
Before
one
you
on
kick
the
him
yeah.
I'm going to kick and I just bear hug.
I am being compelled. You're gonna have to roll against it. You're a
she's
bear.
a
I bear hug.
Cool.
Well,
Go
then
for
I
CM.
don't think I can escape.
Oh, not that one. This one.
It's critical.
Nice.
You got it.
Okay, I'm stuck.
I hold you. No.
Oh, but
So-
Krilo, we're
No.
just gonna argue in this hallway about whether or not
No.
we should open the door,
Just not-
and we should just
No.
open the
No.
damn door because we're gonna open the
I
So-
door.
put a paw over your mouth.
So there is a door on.
It's
There's
the one
2
with the
doors on the
finger, I'm
right.
sorry.
There's 2 doors on the right, a door at the end of the hallway, and then a door at the left, which looks like it's part of the other part of the U shape above. So right now, you guys look like you're in the bottom of the U.
Let's go to the one at the end, or just check the ones on the right as we go past.
I know what Lyra wants to do.
I'll go to the first door.
The first door on the right.
Listen to take a second, and then open it.
There seems to be no. Oh, are you listening at the door, or are you just?
Yeah, sort of like. Just,
Yeah, there's no noticeable sound without a perception check.
yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do it. It's just a general.
Yeah, and you open the door,
Yeah.
and you find 4 cots,
Same thing.
a table in the center, and a wibbly wobbly feeling overtake you.
Wibbly wobbly.
The 4 of you guys find yourself sitting at a table playing a game of cards.
I don't like this
cards!
at all. I don't like this at all.
You recently finished a mission for Lowell's, which involved tracking down an extremely strange book. At this point, you guys have only been working for him for about maybe a month, and the majority of the searching has all been hunting for books. The way you guys all came to be, how you guys all met Lowell's. Hamish,
Yeah.
you were a farmer working in Ustalov
Yeah.
when the lord of the province next to you came in and hired you, gave you an offer. He said, "You look strong. You look stronger than this work set before you. What do you think of working for me?"
How much?
How much? How much do you make here?
Enough.
Enough? How about more enough than you can even imagine? I'll give you a room and board, better than the shack you're staying in now. And I'll pay you handsomely. 5 gold a day. To start. And if you show that you are worthy of the work, I can offer more. Now, I know you're probably wondering what the work would be. It would not be farmhand work. You don't have a body for it. You're a warrior, but you don't know it, do you?
Oh, redeemed yourself.
Flatter me more, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, what do you mean? I've been farming here as long as I can remember.
Well, it's time to.
I mean, we don't see this. He's just
no.
getting this
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
We're just watching him like
Yeah.
stare in his face.
Yeah, it's not a flashlight for us.
I know.
Okay, sure.
Calm down. I'm paying attention.
You don't. Sorry, what did you ask? People were talking and I missed the conversation.
I just said I've been farming here as long as I can remember. What do you...
Well, do you not dream of something more?
I have-
Do you want to be the people, the guard of the courts that you see coming through? The knights, the soldiers, the paladins? Everyone dreams of something more, don't they? Make a sense motive check.
Oh, no, I'll fail.
At
it.
-2.
-2.
Cool, wisdom, nothing. 11.
This man is speaking the utmost truth, and he just oozes confidence,
Yeah,
and he seems very regal,
yeah.
and much better than what you have now. His offer
Yeah.
is intriguing.
I'm just gonna... Well, it wouldn't hurt to... try it out.
Why don't you come with me to my estate in Iris Hill? I'll show you what you need to know. I'll give you your first task and who you'll be working with. I'm sure you'll like them.
All right.
I'll send a carriage over. Gather your things. Locke! You remember yourself also in Ustalav, that you and your family had connections to things. Things that were unknown and mysterious. And it's because of that knowledge, this man appeared at your house, interested in seeking you out for work. She's not on. She's leaving. She's getting the food.
Yeah, I'll turn Megan on that.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm just a bear. It's fine.
Rawr.
I'm sorry. Is your name Locke?
Yes.
I am Count Hasserton Lowells II. I'm here to offer you work.
Doing.
I want to use the knowledge that you and your family have to further my search for similar knowledge, similar things.
I don't always like to associate myself with what my family does.
I understand your family has done dark things in the past, but I'm not asking you to do such things. Merely just educate me on how to stay away from it. Make a sense motive check.
At -2. Mm-hmm. What is my sense motive?
-6.
-6. Never mind. I have it here. 13.
He seems to be on the level, and he's telling you, yes, this is like he doesn't want to do the same dark arts that you know your parents and family have gone into before.
Okay.
I want to hire you to find a book.
Which book?
Spiders of Sin and Sky. I will pay you 100 gold pieces if you can find me that book.
I'm interested.
And then, if you enjoy such a work, I will offer you more. Merely book hunting and potentially the knowledge of working through these books to use certain ones to grant access to other things. Nothing like the books. He motions to the bookshelf behind you, and he points to a certain section of occult with a strange yellow symbol on it that you recognize at this point as the yellow sign.
Yeah.
I do not wish to speak with such as that, the unspeakable one.
That's fair.
Will you accept my offer?
I will.
I'm hoping to hire some other people to work with you. You are strong, but there are other things we need.
All right.
I'll send a carriage. Gather your things.
Sounds good.
Lyra!
You want to turn my mic back on?
Nope.
Okay.
Where were you staying? Where do you picture yourself being before you were hired by Lowells?
Myself and my father in our tiny little farmhouse in there's lots of land around it that keeps us insulated.
And how much do you know about the dark arts at this point?
We got a lot of books.
Got a lot of books. All right, cool. Your father calls to you as you're in the field, gathering whatever you need.
Herbs.
Yeah, herbs, spices, grain.
Poultices.
They have little like floaty things.
And you just hear your father's voice calling you from the house.
I'll like look up from my like thinking, and I imagine like Thimbles like running around, and
Yep.
I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna put him in his little pocket. I'm gonna walk over to the house and like,
As you approach, you notice that your father is standing with a very tall, elegantly dressed man with small, round glasses over his eyes.
I'll walk up
Oh,
like,
thank God.
He removes the glasses, and then your father says, Lyra, this is Count Hasserton Lowles.
Lols.
He is
Do it for the moles.
So swoles.
Sorry.
he's the count of the a province a few over, Thrushmore. He wanted to speak with you.
why?
Lyra, it's a pleasure to meet you. That's just the horses kicking in the barn. Don't worry about that.
You too, I think. Why would you come this far out of your way just to talk to me?
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if he motions to your father, if you do not know such a thing, but you have certain knowledge of certain magic, don't you?
I guess.
You don't know the full potential of your power, do you? What do you know?
I don't know. We're just out here. We're just minding our own business. Why does anything that I can do mean anything?
I'm here to offer you work. Due to your set of skills that greatly interest me, I can find myself benefiting from them. At the same time, I can find worthy compensation for your skills.
What do you want me to do?
At this point, I might need you to arrange meetings with people, make certain ritualistic items, magic items, components that I do not have the knowledge and skill set to create. And I need you to also ensure you keep certain people alive. I've hired, I guess you can call them brutes.
Okay.
They're smart in their own way, but not in the sense that you are. Tiger Planet, that's a chaos roll. I'm going to quickly do that before I forget.
Rip.
You'll get there.
My knife.
Megan, you get a chaos roll.
My knife's
Okay.
on the stove. You could grab it and probably pick it out with my knife.
Make a sense motive check.
Is this still at -2?
Still mine.
Yes.
Sense motive.
Yeah, that you guys are
Yeah.
until you. This is the normal curse unless you guys remove it.
Yeah, I
It's like
mostly
normal.
just wanted to make sure I was doing the right one.
what?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh no.
Yeah. This Lowell's is offering you something that you've dreamed about. Like you felt that there was like you've been like doing like you've been like living this life, right? But you've also often felt that there was something more to you, right? And he seems to be wanting to bring that out.
What? Do I have to go somewhere to do this?
You will be joining me in Iris Hill for the time being. When work is done, and at any point, if you decide it's not worth your time or the money I'm offering, we can escort you back to your father's farm.
Well, what about my dad? He'll be here all alone.
Yes, we worry about that. But in absence of your work, we can send him money. He wouldn't need to work as hard. It would eat into some of your pay, but wouldn't it be nice knowing that your father was well kept for?
Yes. Okay. Sure.
Awesome. Gather your things. I'll send a carriage. Creelo.
This guy's lots of carriages.
He has... Well, this is all... He's just split into 4 people.
One carriage.
Not lots of carriages.
You guys are just sitting in the carriage waiting.
Moving.
Carpool.
We're the
How's it
birds.
going? Also, so Krilo, because I know you have a more nomadic lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at you. He didn't seek you out. Rather, I picture you around Thrushmore
yeah.
while this happened.
Yep. Like camping somewhere.
You
Or in the silver wagon, perhaps.
you see.
in the carriage. Dang it.
I'm trying to think of the best way to do this that makes sense for Krilo.
I'm on tougher.
Are you looking at me?
You looking at
Are
me?
you looking at me?
What do you normally wear? Do you look druidic, rather?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Breeches,
You
traveling
two
cloak.
have been tasked with Lowell's of finding someone to help you in your search into the woods that was going to be coming up.
Into the Woods. Good musical.
You've had various eyes and ears go to you if something happened, and you recently heard of a druid, or someone like a druid, has appeared at the Silver Wagon and is currently there. Your current work with Lowell's has been very above level. It's been very normal. You guys have just been getting books, normal adventurer stuff. The building you're staying in is nice. The town doesn't necessarily fear you,
Yeah.
but you feel like you're there. They
still
don't step in your way,
Because
right?
they still don't dislike Lowell's.
They don't dislike Lowell's.
Or-
They're rather, it's the form of authority, right? Like you're essentially a police force. So you guys feel very confident and powerful.
Yes.
And you guys are tasked with going and getting Krilo to help you into the woods.
Yes.
And then also maybe working for Lowell's.
Easy. What are we looking for in the woods, though?
A book.
book.
There's a temple. There's a
books.
small
Demon Church.
There's a small temple that deep in Ustalav that might have one of the books he's looking for. And you need someone to help guide you guys through the woods because neither of you guys have traveled through heavily wooded Ustalav before.
It's a
And
tree.
you. And sorry, I missed that bit when you asked her about her garb. Do
Yeah,
you
she-
stand out?
I look like a traveling foresty person.
Druid!
Yeah.
I wear, like earthy tones.
We
but-
look
And you guys got a message from one of the the eyes that said
It's so,
there's
like,
someone you're looking
leaves,
for.
And that's it.
Yeah, it says
Yeah.
leaves
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
it.
Get it.
Hashtag druid.
Hashtag Druid.
A lot of leather bound stuff, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, leather.
I constantly look like I could run away at any moment.
Leather.
Let's do our age-old tactic, where
Which one is that?
that's the one where because you have better charisma. Krilo, we obviously see her in the silver wagon, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just
oh
gonna-
my. Okay.
You're the charisma.
Back it up.
I have negative charisma.
Maybe that's why this hasn't been working.
Age old.
Oh, that's why.
So we see Krilo. She's sitting at let's say one of those long benches, right?
Yeah, but this is at the stand, right?
Yeah.
Do we know
not
that?
the
Silver
same.
wagon.
Silver wagon.
Oh, we know that part.
You were
really
still
too.
allowed in the silver wagon.
Like that part is
Back in
really
the
good too. We know that part very back of our
Yeah.
hand.
So she's sitting.
I actually
at
have a map of it back.
a long table. I'm gonna go sit down next to her, but we're gonna enter kind of staggered. You're gonna go and you're gonna sit 3 chairs
We'll flank
away.
her.
What? yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The annoying bard you guys don't like is playing music at the back of the
I don't
silver wagon.
dislike him.
You don't like him though. He gives you attitude every time you try to talk with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wrote that song about me.
Not
Not yet.
yet.
Not yet.
Hasn't wrote it yet.
No, well, I said play a song, and he played me a song, and he was like, "Hey, Mish, your hair is black. Hey, Mish, you're kind of fat." And I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Take a dance.
I'll do it.
It was worth it.
All right, you guys, you approach Krilo.
We do.
James now has a moderate wound, and it was all from swearing.
There's a story about morals here. Yeah, I'll just sit down beside her, and I'll just be like, one ale, please. Thank you. And then because I have a very average charisma, I'm gonna take a
Very
sip,
average.
and I'm gonna just kind of like lean towards you and be like, "Well, you're not from around here." Not dangerous or anything, just matter of factly.
Yeah, no one will find you. No one will miss you.
No one knows you're here.
Yeah.
No. I'm not.
What's someone like you doing in Thrushmore?
It's just sort of where I ended up.
Just passing through.
Yep.
Where are you headed? Is it by chance southwest-ish? What? No. I've seen the map. Let's say northwest-ish. Northwest-ish.
Why? What's out there?
The
I
woods
thought
were
someone
Grander's
like
house
you
would
could
go.
tell me. I need a guide.
Alright, so I'm gonna sit at the table like 3 chairs away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bar and grab a drink and then walk over there.
A guide?
A guide.
For what?
For the...
What's a guy like you looking for out in the woods?
What do you think? Books.
Books.
Nailed it.
Specifically a
You're
book.
gonna make some out of the trees.
These guys aren't working for you right. They're not working for you right now. They're not doing a good pitch.
Yeah.
Another hit point in the swear jar.
Oh,
It was
probably,
probably
when I
yours.
was... Yeah. Okay, let's switch gears. You like gold?
Gold doesn't interest you in your travels.
No, it doesn't.
Justin's just like this
No,
little,
it's true though. He's actually very accurate.
No. I just like to picture Justin as like this little
Yeah,
like.
this is the shoulder
conscience.
angel. Yeah.
You
Doesn't
don't
it just
like
you?
gold.
I get by.
What do you need?
Locke, do you feel compelled to join?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Are the drinks getting low? Or like
No.
Oh.
It's been a few
Seconds.
seconds. Yeah.
All I want is to be left alone.
I'm gonna wave to the bartender and be like three shots of whiskey, and I'd tell him to there, and then I'll walk around as they come up.
As he approaches, you feel compelled to leave the bar because these guys are not offering what they're rubbing you the wrong way.
Yeah, I stand and go to leave. No problem.
She leaves and you guys are sitting in
Time
the bar with,
paradox.
with 3 shots in front of you. As you step outside, you notice that there's a big carriage right outside the silver wagon. The door opens as you step out, and a very regal-looking man in furs and a hat
Safety.
steps out and he says, "I'm sorry. I can read on your face that you're bothered, annoyed, or something. I sent those men to talk with you. I should have known that they are not the greatest. I'm sorry. I had someone else. She's not here yet. She would have been much more elegant. Let me introduce myself. I am Count Atherton Lowells. I'm the Count of this kingdom, of this city of Thrushmore.
It's nice to meet you.
What is your name?
Krilo.
Krilo. Now, excuse my potential judging of your appearance, but are you one with the woods?
I've been known to be in touch.
I'm looking for someone like that for assistance. I am seeking an expedition to scout the woods north of here.
What are you looking for?
Many things. The eventual expansion of Thrushmore. My city is growing, and I need to have that expansion while also figuring out the best way to treat such nature with respect. In my studies, I've learned how important it is to druids and the kind to treat nature right. And even though we must grow, I want to do it properly. At the same time, I'm also seeking out, in lost temples and ruins there, knowledge.
Books.
I want to hire you to help the 2 buffoons you saw inside make their way to find these books through the woods without damaging them. And at the same time, also being my advisor on how to expand my city safely into the woods.
To grandmother's house we go.
Do a sense motive check.
Okay, but now I imagine that we're still sitting in the bar, but now we're arguing about who scared her off.
12.
Yeah.
You also heal 1d4 damage in this past memory because you feel so good about Count
Nothing.
Lowell's. Oh, so you get temporary.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. So you gain 2 temporary hit points.
Nice.
That's two turns of bleed damage.
Sure is.
Lowell's seems to really, he's really kind of stepping out on a limb. He seems really desperate to get someone like you to help. And he then also adds, I do not know what you want. I normally offer money to people who work for me. But whatever you see fit as proper payment, I can find that for you. Whatever you need.
Would it be appropriate to say at this point a crash comes from the bar and perhaps a ladder still out the window?
No,
Ah, this is a good
that's
time.
still months away.
But we're
Gotta get
still
that.
arguing in the bar.
Gotta
Me and
get
him.
that. Gotta get that.
I mean, we.
Months
All right.
away. We did good. We
All
didn't
right.
get in a bar fight for months.
I mean,
I-
we're getting in a bar fight right now, but I think it's just we didn't cause any damage. As much damage.
I have to warn you, if I'm not working alone, there have been known to be accidents, but you don't seem to care for those too much, so it doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you.
Honestly, you seem to be the most put together in terms of your diplomatic state as hired. So if it make you feel even better, you can have authority over them.
Oh, Krilla's the boss. What?
I accept.
I mean, it's
Makes
true
sense,
now.
Awesome. Let me show you where you'll be staying. Please, step in my carriage. You guys, we're going to take a break for YouTube, but we're going to continue with this knowledge you guys have and a bit more to you guys playing cards in the Lowell's estate. So we'll take a break for YouTube.